Okay, so here I am, we're out and about with Riles, we're doing some filming, catching up with Dow.
Yes, I'm going to love watching you go through this. You can stuff up a million times and I'll still love you.
So I don't know what to call it, so I'm just going to throw it in my out and about folder. Okay, so here I am I'm out and about with Riles on this video today, and we're joining up with Brad from Terrain, and he is pulling apart a Land Cruiser.
Oh wow!
Cut.
Nissan Patrol.
Sorry, Nissan Patrol. I'll let Brad explain it. But anyway, I'm here because Brad's always doing work on his vehicle, and it's hard running a camera as well as doing your own work. So I'm here to do a bit of cinematography shot for Brad.
Very excited.
So Brad will explain to you what we're doing.
Awesome. I basically run a bit of a content creation business. And also a YouTube channel, and like Steve was saying, it's always hard to get in and film yourself in a creative way when you're jumping to and fro and stuff like that. G'day guys, and welcome back to another episode of Terrain. It's great to have two cameras set up today. Hello, camera number two.
Two cameras.
So yeah, it does a few things. I want to get some stuff done on the car, of course, but I also love cinematography and refining shots. And we've got a pretty cool little studio set up that we might go through with you guys in a minute and walk you through the different stuff we got to play with. And if anything, it proves that you don't need big dollar stuff to get a really cool look, and what you can achieve with budget stuff. And we're just in a back shed now, so yeah, we're going to do some cool cinematography stuff and some b-roll, I suppose, if you want to put a label on it, content for the YouTube channel today, as well as getting a bit of behind the scenes for Steve. So yeah, super excited for today. Should we do a little walk through the studio?
Yeah, sure, let's do that.
And action.
Okay, so we're just going to have a quick look at the lights. It's all running on budget lights, so we're not spending thousands of dollars on lighting. It's working on your camera settings to suit what you've got. So we got a set of 1, 2, 3. Well, we got 5 softbox lights, which are only cheap eBay type thing, with some with five bulbs in it at 55 watt bulbs each or something. Brad will correct me if I'm wrong. And then like a 150 watt bulbs in 2 of them. So we've got them set up to throw a bit of light around for us as we're filming. And then there's some LED lights, colour changing LED lights along here, just to try and throw a bit of colour in. Another set up here, which are like a light blue, and then these ones over here as well. And we've even got a ring light over here if we want to get the ringy light look in the eyes. I don't know whether we follow with that. And just a bit of natural light coming in. It's cloudy and raining at the moment, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Okay, so we're talking cameras. So first of all, we're running 2. This one here, a Sony A7R3. And Brad is holding a Sony 7R3 as well. So we've got two A7R3 cameras, which I've only just recently bought this one. And my old faithful Canon 70D, which has got the 18 to 35mm Sigma art lens, which is fixed 1.8. So we'll get some nice cinematographic shots with that, with the 1.8, which we can play with that and do some shots. And we'll have a couple of GoPros, probably the GoPro 8. Brad's got 7s, and also have the gimbal with active track on it, and you can do time lapse and everything. I'll go with the phone, the Osmo OM4. So that's sort of the gear we'll be playing with today, and see what shots we can get.
G'day guys, and welcome back to yet another episode of Terrain. We have finally finished, as you would have seen in the last episode, the heroic effort to set up this studio space. We're so excited that we've got Steve here from RilesMedia, who is coming and manning the cameras today. When you've got a studio space looking this amazing, you definitely need to have friends come and make it look awesome. So thank you, Steve. Rain is starting, so let's go to musical montage. So this is a invaluable tool. There's plenty of ways you can rip this stuff out, but to try and do it without breaking, one of these guys, I think they're like 15 bucks from Super Cheap. They are worth the investment. If you don't have one, make sure you get one. Either side of the plug, give her a tap, pulls it out.
So I've got a serious question, Brad. For a guy who's pulled the whole Nissan apart, I got it right that time. Do you have the lost 10mm socket problem like everyone else?
I have definitely been around that situation. It has affected my life before. Currently I'm doing well. I've actually lost two 14s this car, and 14s specific. So in both socket sets I've lost my 14s. I have no idea where it is. I don't know. Bigger car, bigger socket, but yeah, it's real. Whether it's 10 or 14, it's real, and it definitely hurts the heart. It's sad. Cue sad music. But I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to better myself as a person. Sandwich bags, they are your friend. Use them every time you take a bolt out. So boys, please bag your nuts. We'll just go put this up on the bench with its associated nuts and bolts. Keep it organized. As soon as you pull it off, organize it. You're a legend. You are a legend. Yeah, bud. You. Good on you, mate. How are you, you've jumped between the Canon and the Sony now?
Done most of it on the Sony, but I did a little bit on the Canon. Trying to follow Brad around, give him a bit of movement in something different. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it all comes out. I'm super pumped.
He's super pumped.
This is my thoughts on how we went filming Brad's shed. So we only used a little bit of the Canon A70D, plus I roamed around also with my Sony A7R III, and then we got a little bit of wide shots with Brad's A7R III. So that is what on the time lapse we saw. I'm still trying to get used to this Sony. We were filming in the middle of the day. We had the open doors, one side of the shed open, right open, plus the windows, even though they had a bit of a white sheet on it to try and diffuse it. We were really fighting that no matter what. Which for YouTube we can certainly deal with that. On the Sony cameras, our shadow lines were high enough that we weren't crushing the blacks, so we had detail in the shadows. But obviously anywhere where we had that daylight sun, we were combating with filming in the shed, plus had that background light. Yeah, that was definitely an issue. We had some issue with microphone. I forgot to turn my microphone on a couple of times. I've still got to work out my camera settings that I like for this Sony compared to my Canon, because I like my Canon. And the Canon 70D on that day, I definitely had it a bit dark. The shadows are really crushed. I could have brightened it up more, but anyway, it is what it is. Lighting, well, you know, we said at the start we're running budget lighting, so there's going to be an issue anyway, because your aluminums is not very much in those. You know, you've got to have the lights sitting right on you. So what we really need probably to have on the camera as well as a microphone is some sort of a decent onboard LED light we might look into doing, so we can you know, highlight where we're filming better, because it's a bit flat in places where there's no real light highlighting it. Everything's just even light, so it'd be nice just to be able to highlight, you know, like Brad's face or where he's working, any of that sort of thing. I think we need to look at filming earlier morning and later afternoon, one or both. We can definitely make some reasonable video out of it, but there's certainly a lot of room for improvement. But I think for YouTube and that, considering, like I said, we just went and did it just gun-ho, I think we've got some reasonable footage there. So please like, subscribe and share. Support my channel, and in the description below I'll have some links for Brad's YouTube channel and Brad's website. So yeah, check his stuff out as well. He's got some rock climbing 4-wheel drive stuff. Subscribe to Brad's channel Terrain and subscribe to mine. Like, share both of them, and watch as much video as you can. Give us support so we're hoping to be able to collaborate on a few other projects. Thanks for watching. It's been fun, Brad. Looking forward to doing some more, mate. Cheers.